Muhammad chuck on 30s, got me flying with the birdies. I'm a chuck on 30s, got me
people ask me all the time was, you left Gonzaga? You left Gonzaga? Why? Let me explain it to you. It was one of the hardest decisions I ever made in my life. Again, I had been at Gonzaga. I worked summer camp because our floor was being redone. It was my 13th year working summer camp there, 5 weeks every summer. Again, I lived at Gonzaga pretty much 11 months out of the year. I dedicated my lives helping those guys on the court and off the court. It was a great rewarding experience for me, so it wasn't easy to do. And like I told the principal here and the athletic director, Steve Turner and I started about the same time. I think I started a year before him. And we were both on the staff with Dick Myers and also Coach Paul Evans, who was another guy I learned from. He was the head coach at Navy with David Robinson. He also coached at Pitt as the head coach. And they had Jerome, Lane, Charles Smith, and great teams. So I learned a lot from these guys. And then we took over the program, and I was able to be Steve's right-hand man. And together, everything that we had learned and what we brought to the program, we took it to another level. So that was blood, sweat, and tears, and I still wear my championship rings because I earned it. I tell our kids all the time, I earned it, and we did things a certain way, we did it the right way, but we worked. And that's the only thing I know is hard work. And even when I explain that to my guys now, I don't know any shortcuts. I just know you put the work in, you get the result. I tell them all the time, like when I coached the freshman team, and actually last year that was my first year coaching freshmen again since probably before Coach Myers retired. I hadn't done it since Steve took over. And somebody has family problems, and a kid who I helped get to come to Gonzaga, played 4 years, won a city championship. Antoine Harrison was the freshman coach, so I let him coach JV, and I took over the freshman team. And we went 18-0, but just getting back out there doing it again kind of got my juices up, even though I coached Summer League and other things. So it was a hard decision. Yeah, I would love to be a head coach, but I didn't have to be because Steve was letting me have a lot of responsibility. I took part in the program. We discussed everything. We met with the parents, the kids together. So I felt I didn't have to go. I wouldn't have went for a job sliding over to be somebody else's right-hand man, to be somebody else's assistant. I wouldn't have just took a head job anyway. But it had to be somebody that was committed to being the best they possibly can be. To getting on a national level, a place where I could help kids become better. It's a Christian environment, coming from that type of environment, coming from a highly academic school. The principal assured me academics was going to be one of their main priorities. So all of that, even at that, it was still a hard decision, but it was one I felt I had to accept the challenge, and I'm happy I did. No looking back. Steve Turner has been kind enough to, again, give me that first game there as a fundraiser because he's also about helping kids. He runs a program at Gonzaga called the Benco program, which helps kids out. So we both were on the same page, and we both had the same ideals on that. So he really had nothing to win by giving me a game because he's supposed to beat me. I'm just getting started. It's a win-win situation for me. If he loses, it's an upset. If he wins, he was supposed to beat me, but I appreciate him giving me that opportunity, and it means a lot to me for all the years we've worked together. And we always have a friendship. I always have Gonzaga in my blood, but I'm a Takoma Academy man now, and I look forward to the challenges that this institution presents us. I'm fortunate enough I have two guys who've been with me for a while. Pierre Gaudet, top assistant, was the assistant coach with me at Gonzaga. He helped out the freshmen in the JV, used to coach girls at Archbishop Carroll. He sees things the same way I do. He also helped me. I had an AAU team, girls, one of the top teams in the country. They're all, when they were in the 8th and 9th grade, they're all playing college basketball now, so he knows how I like to do things, why I do it.
Pierre Gaudet, assistant coach at Takoma Academy, and head freshman and JV. Actually, I met Juan playing basketball. Leagues all over the place. Became friends. And then he wooed me to Gonzaga. He told me to come to Gonzaga to help him coach. I was at Archbishop Carroll High School, coaching girls. So I was at Carroll as a JV coach, coaching girls, and then moved up to varsity, coached girls varsity for 2 years, and then went to Gonzaga as a JV assistant coach. A nationally ranked year in, year out program, sending our kids to major D1s, mid-majors, wherever they can fit in, best for them. The lows are going to be where kids don't have the expectations that I have. They don't understand how we practice, when we practice. The parents don't understand it. but they are highs. I mean, the highs is, you know, coming in and seeing a kid who's raw get better, get stronger, and just improve.
The other guy that's helped me is Coach Tony Thomas. When I first started coaching freshmen at Gonzaga, he was my right-hand man.
My name is Tony Thomas. I'm assistant coach at Takoma Academy. I've been coaching basketball for like about 15 years. Coached at Gonzaga High School for 10. Coached at Carroll for 2. Coached at Paulus High School for 1. Coached AAU basketball 15 years. Taking teams all over the country, little kids, big kids, you know, just have fun playing basketball, with the kids playing basketball and coaching. Met Juan coaching against him when I was coaching at Paulus High School. We talked about me coming over to Gonzaga, helping them out in the freshman basketball team. The following year I came over, and that's how we got started coaching together the last 15 years. We want to just build it up. Take 2-3 years to build it up, get it going, get it very respectable. You know, we want to win the program with an attitude, good kids, you know, and kids be proud of the school, proud of themselves, and just move on to college. But the reason I came over to Takoma Academy is because Juan asked me. Basically, I had stopped coaching, and he came over to the program. He asked me to come over, and I couldn't say no. You know. So I just came over to join them, help them out.
And they are actually friends, so everybody's on the same page as far as how we do things. Again, can't guarantee how many wins. No one's going to outwork us. We're going to do things the right way, and if you do that, then I know we're going to be successful.
Let me stand back. Takoma Academy, class 2012, point guard. Well, I knew Coach Hill since I was a little kid. I went to Gonzaga camp when he was there. So when he got the job, he told me about it, so I just came over. Yeah, we got some big games. We got Gonzaga tomorrow. We got Montrose. We got National Christian twice. So yeah, we got a nice schedule. Anything might help my team win, I just want to do. He's a good coach. He's patient. If you just do what he said you do, you're good. You got to listen. Stay focused.
My name is Clifton Fitzgerald. I'm in 12th grade, and I played the guard and small forward. I'm excited. We have new players. I guess I'm just excited to have a new coach and bring some new challenges to the team. I'm excited about playing Gonzaga, McNamara. I think we're playing DeMathis. Some big teams, so this should be a challenge for me. Coach Hill is a great coach. I mean, he brought some new stuff to the board, challenged me. I think he made me better. I expect us to do good. Finish out the season strong and bring in a few championships.
My name is Miles Jackson. I'm a shooting guard and I'm a senior. Last year I went to Springbrook. We won the 4A state championship. We played at Comcast Center with the University of Maryland. I made the transition here to Takoma Academy because of Coach Hill. He prepared me for college, you know, my work ethic, get that up, the intensity, and he gives us 110, so I try to give 110. As a senior, I try to have the role as to be a leader and keep the pace slow or speed the tempo up if we need it. And that's pretty much all we need. Coach Hill is definitely a D1 coach. His work ethic and his intensity throughout the whole practice. And then so far before the season even starts, he just works really hard and keeps us all going. Oh, definitely. I circled the Montrose game, the trips to Atlanta, the trips to, I believe, Texas. Those games are big games. You know, coming from Springbrook, when we had those games, we played Maryland schools, so traveling is a big deal for us. Academic-wise, he wants us to keep a good grade point average, because if you don't, you can't play. And we have random progress reports, and that he checks up on our grades. Teachers send emails to him and the athletes as well, so to keep everybody on the same page in terms of grades and homework.
Off the court, on the court, the way they carry themselves is the big important part of who they are and what we're doing here. And again, basketball is a tool. It's more than basketball. And that's why we're trying to teach each and every day life lessons. And I've had success with it, and I tell people all the time, it's probably the poorest I've been in my life. I'm definitely not doing it for the money, but it's been the most enriching experience because I watched these kids grow up. I watched them become young men. I got kids in medical school, law school, kids running their own businesses, guys playing overseas, and knowing that I had a part in that, and they come back and they show me a lot of love. A lot of them have volunteered to be. They say, Coach, you got a foundation. Anything we can do to help you, you know we're there. This game we have Wednesday night at Gonzaga. Again, a fundraiser for the foundation, Stop, Start, Save. Coach, you know we're there. And so that's probably the best part of doing this. Knowing that I'm helping kids, knowing that they won't ever forget that being part of their lives and helping them become young men. I like to win like the next person. I've been fortunate enough, freshman again, I won a couple championships, won 100 games, Summer League championships, helping them out, nationally ranked teams. Been successful, but it's doing it the right way, working hard is the only way I know. And I promise these guys, nobody's going to outwork us. We're going to do it the right way. And I told them last year, again, we took Gonzaga, went to Hawaii, we went to the Hall of Fame game, and we went to West Virginia for a special tournament. But everywhere we went, people in the airport would come up to us and I love, Coach, how well behaved your kids are. Most guys come in here and they're doing all sorts of things they shouldn't be doing. We got to talk to them over and over. Your kids are well behaved. They know how to represent themselves. And that's part of what we're going to do here. It's, again, more than basketball. It's the whole picture. It's academically. I tell the kids, again, how you carry yourself in the classroom, outside the classroom. People are watching. We've created a little bit of buzz around here, but people are watching, and you're going to do it the right way. You're responsible for yourself, for your family, school, and us as the staff, and the team. So, and they're starting to get the ideal, and I'm proud of them so far, and we're just starting the season. We're excited.
My money on slam, my cars on slam.